Okay, so we are here doing some consulting for the for the Unifit Underwear Limited Company, which produces basic underwear for ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gavin Robles Jr., the son of the founder, so let's start with it. I've had an idea which includes STP, segmentation, targeting, positioning, and I think we should modernize the products we are making. It's not like we are going to use the same products we are using now, but we are going to design all new products for all kinds of stuff. So now my colleague Helen is just going to explain why I'm right.
Alright, my name is Helen, and I think we should just start.
I would just talk normally, but just to prove that I'm a one, I could do a woman's voice. I'm going to tell you that we should segment this. We should start by making all sorts of stuff like G-strings. Maybe get a co-workership with, for instance, Calvin Klein or Bjorn Borg, who are very famous for their underwear.
Yes, but I think we should just modernize the stuff, bring in our own designers, and make sure we target the right people. So, the coats that look like bags you put in a bin, sell them to the lower class people and put big letters on them and call it Nicholson,
for instance.
Yeah, you're entirely right. G-strings to all the, or just new strings for all the gals out there who have just had sex with random gigs. So that's quite a lot of people.
Probably
and actually strings, men's strings, for all the men who had sex with his brother's wife. But no, so as you can see, there's a lot of people who are who are willing to buy modernised products, not from known designers like Bjorn Borg, people who you just named, but all sorts of people who we don't know but can design a very well-made product. Perhaps some people who go to the Kunstakademie in Maastricht will probably be very suited to do it. I know somebody who's going to it next year. Perhaps she would be very interested to design strings that Ryan Giggs might like. Right.
Well, I know a lot about Ryan Giggs, but I don't know what he likes about G-strings. I do know he likes them, so we might get Ryan Giggs and a G-string. So with his new, he stays with his wife, with Imogen Thomas his fling, and we might get them two together, and as an advertisement we might get the two, to work together again after the work they did.
But we shouldn't approach him on Twitter, he might sue us.
That's correct, mate. We should send this in, so we have to be a bit realistic now.
Okay.
We could design G-strings, although it's not really what our dad, Gavin Robles Sr. was.
Yes, I agree. My dad wouldn't have thought so as much either.
So I reckon we might. I mean, he's not too much of the Ryan Giggs type of person. He's more like
just an ordinary. But as your aim, you just didn't state yet, but I had on a piece of paper right next to me, was that you could try and get a 19th century stance into the 21st century by introducing, for example, colourful G-strings.
That's just what I said.
No, you didn't say the century part.
Well, yes, we should just, add some colour to the things that we sell. Because if you look at a company now, it's mainly white and black and maybe some grey, regular, hipsters and these sorts of underwear. And we might be able to diverse by selling colourful G-strings or just colourful underwear.
Bringing things from the past back to the future.
So We might get the 1990s look that you have with all the strings signs, you know, that you can see when you hold them in line, which they always had on football kits. Remember?
Yeah.
That would look good on an underwear, on a G-string, but not on a football kit.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree, but I think we should. Well, no, I don't actually agree. Sorry. I think we should just use modernised products that haven't been made before. So not getting stuff from 200 years ago. I didn't even know they had G-strings back then. But okay. Yeah, just design all new products that should
remind you of.
No. Just make things that have never been used. You know, space age and stuff. You know, like for an astronaut. I don't know. I'm not here to design the world. Why am I doing it? I only watch Devil Wears Prada.
Which makes you sound like a complete puff. But anyway, well, I reckon that we should just
go ahead with whatever we're going to do.
Yeah, we should just.
Yeah. Sorry, so it's not us, it's our dad. It's my dad. He's just going to ignore us completely. I think that's just going to happen. Or did he pass away?
We should just use the CTP, the segmentation target positioning approach, and then we can keep the current standards that we have, but maybe diverse by adding a little bit of color and maybe, you know, getting some nice G-strings, which I certainly like to get since I'm Helen once, a German girl.
Yeah, of course.
So
I hope our 450 employees will like what we're just, well, sorry, I don't notice what we're going to do, but because they're probably in those Chinese labour. They've probably sold their hands off.
Who knows? I don't know where they use a saw in a G-string factory, but
they suit their hands into our stuff now. Sorry, we're just kidding around here. We get paid for this, so we don't really have to be very serious. Okay.
This is the worst stuff ever.
Yes, but at least we're doing it. Remember that.
And we're having fun.
Because we would pass anything anyway. It's not like it's difficult and stuff. We don't have anybody serious to help us.
Plus, we might as well talk about, you know, discuss something like, let's see, which is really relevant, like, should we loan money to Greece? That would be nice to talk about.
Yes,
I would say no, we shouldn't. We should just let them.
Or should Germany stop building nuclear power plants? You know, we can discuss that. We can't discuss things we don't even understand.
We can't start discussing about whether or not to sell coloured G-strings, which is a lot of bollocks, really.
Yes, and we're going to fail this.
I think he might learn something next year when he makes the book. He will probably say, let's not talk about G-strings, but about Germany and its nuclear power.
I hope you are watching, Rinsen, and not Mr. Franco.
I hope they both are watching and they both agree with us.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so this concludes our Unifit Underwear Limited company business meeting for whatever we were having. I went to the London Business School. You wouldn't notice that, would you?
I most certainly didn't. Cheers.